Go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Justice Nyako only read BUHARI'S judgment. Justice Nyako only read BUHARI'S judgment. ßAIL. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Interpol Systems consultant and the chieftain of All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, DANCED, has said the judgment of Federal High Court Abuja on Tuesday, which denied the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bill, was since delivered by President Muhammadu Buhari, but only read by the presiding judge, Honorable Justice BINTA Nyako. ßAIL said, Buhari delivered the judgment 5 days before the court decided on Nnamdi Kanu's bail application, when Buhari, spoke in Kigali, Rwanda, during a meeting of Heads of Government, where he openly said that Nnamdi Kanu will not get bail, citing his refusal to adhere to terms of bail earlier granted to him. According to the president, Nnamdi Kanu had jumped the bail and will not be granted fresh bail. Featuring on a radio program, Open Parliament in Umuahia, which was streamed live by ABN TV and radio, ßAIL said, what Buhari said in Kigali was exactly what Justice Nyako read in court word by word. He, therefore, expressed disappointment that the independence of the judiciary is under threat, wondering why Buhari, as a member of the executive arm of government, should interfere with the affairs of the judiciary. Mr. President is a member of the executive arm of government. He cannot decide what happens in the judiciary, yet he does that. Justice is in prison. Justice is in jail. That is why everyone is concerned. What happened in the courtroom of Justice Nyako yesterday tells us that there is massive control of the judiciary by the presidency, and that does not argue well for democracy. The judiciary ought to be independent. We cannot have a situation where what the president says is exactly what the judge says. It gives us the impression that there is a grand arrangement in the whole trial. If that kind of arrangement exists, we are not going to see justice being done in the adjudication of the case. Interpol Systems Consultant and a chieftain of All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, Sachikwe Udensi, has said the judgment of Federal High Court, Abuja, on Tuesday, which denied the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bill, was since delivered by President Muhammadu Buhari, but only read by the presiding judge, Honorable Justice BINTA Unyako. Sir Udensi said, Buhari delivered the judgment 5 days before the court decided on Nnamdi Kanu's bail application. When Buhari spoke in Kigali, Rwanda during a meeting of heads of government, where he openly said that Nnamdi Kanu will not get bail, citing his refusal to adhere to terms of bail earlier granted to him. According to the president, Nnamdi Kanu had jumped bail and will not be granted fresh bail. Featuring on a radio program, Open Parliament in Umaya, which was streamed live by ABN TV and radio, Sir Udensi said, what Buhari said in Kigali was exactly what Justice Unyako read in court, word by word. He therefore expressed disappointment that the independence of the judiciary is under threat, wondering why Buhari, as a member of the executive arm of government, should interfere with the affairs of the judiciary. Mr. President is a member of the executive arm of government. He cannot decide what happens in the judiciary, yet he does that. Justice is in prison. Justice is in jail. That is why everyone is concerned. What happened in the courtroom of Justice Unyako yesterday tells us that there is massive control of the judiciary by the presidency and does not argue well for democracy. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.